Let's time it all out and see what your Valentine's Day forecast is looking like with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, definitely. That whole complex was a series of systems that's kind of split, but we're going to get some of that as it works its way through the central part of the U.S. and eventually to the East Coast over the next couple days here. So we do have snow arriving, but it won't be until the afternoon. But so we have the alert day going through about Saturday night. Even Sunday could see some blowing and drifting with that north wind. Total accumulation, and this for the entire event, is around 4 to 8 inches. This includes all areas, and really don't focus so much on the snow amount. It's really the travel conditions that you want to focus on more. If you look at the mountains, really the better shot at getting 6+ is still down to the south, but this may shift a little bit up and down depending on how these bands really orientate themselves throughout the whole event. Still, most areas are going to pick up at least 4 inches, and a lot of that will probably come Friday evening and Friday night, and then a little bit there afterwards too. So we'll update this, but overall it's still going to be impactful. So what you kind of break it down is really it's going to be dry through noon. In fact, probably dry to about 2 or 3, and some areas may be dry all the way to 4 p.m. depending on location. The winds will definitely pick up in the afternoon. That'll be the big story with this snow. Snow potentially some areas at noon, but I think the better shot will be about 3 p.m. all the way through Friday night. Heaviest right now, where it'll come down probably maybe an inch an hour per hour. We're looking at 6 to 8 p.m. and there could be another band somewhere setting up maybe later in the night. There's still some confidence in where that'll set up. But overall, snowy night for most. Now Saturday, it's a little bit less for snow depending on location. There's a system that'll come north close to the area. So light snow probably south of I-90 on Saturday. We'll see if that changes. That band could shift a little bit further north. Then another round coming late Saturday night through Sunday morning. More accumulation potential with that. The bigger story going into Saturday night into Sunday is that wind's going to start picking up. So blowing and drifting once again could be a problem Saturday night and could linger all the way through Sunday despite not getting much snow on Sunday, still blowing around quite a bit. So if we kind of plan out really in the morning, it's not going to see much going on until we get into the way afternoon hours. Cloud cover will really not be a factor until we get there. That is actually for today. We'll skip over that. But snow wise, we're not expecting that until about 3 to 4. Now for snow amounts through about 5 p.m., not expecting a lot. You can see overall amounts fairly light and mainly west. So it will take some time, and this is kind of delayed a little bit more too. So I think beyond that, it'll be fine. As we go to 5 to 10, then the snow amounts definitely increase here. And it's really this area further south that could develop pretty good snow rates going on. So that's why we're thinking about 6 to 8 p.m. we could get that one, maybe a little even higher snow rate. So travel is going to be treacherous through the evening commute. This doesn't factor the wind that'll be going on too. Wind speeds right now could be getting close to 20 at times in the afternoon. Right out of the southeast, you can see 15. Gusts could be as high as 30 through the evening hours. So this will blow around the snow, even though the snow is going to be kind of wetter than we had for the Wednesday, which was more fluff type of snow. So that wind will be a factor. It will decrease a little bit going later Friday night into Sunday. As we look at the snow amounts, here's this band will set up sometime later Friday night. Once that kind of pushes east, notice Saturday, a lot of that snow pretty much is pushing south, but there will be areas that will continue to get some snowfall through Saturday. Most areas may stay dry north of I-90. And then as we go into Sunday, it's kind of the back edge of the system right there coming through that could provide another opportunity for snow early Sunday morning, late Saturday night, and then it's the winds after that that'll be the big story. And there's your snow amounts going throughout Sunday, maybe another 1 to 2 inches for a lot of areas. So overall, this could be quite amount of snow getting on the ground as we go out. So whoops, we're going to skip that over there, and we're just going to skip the effects. It went into something weird there with the 8-day forecast. Minus that, we're looking at basically cold temperatures going on to next week, which could potentially get down to 20 below at times. So the 8-day, we'll show that at the end. Somehow that kind of got weird. It went to the other system.
All right. Well, frigid cold is
frigid cold. I got too cold a system. It's not going to be working anymore next week.
That's how cold it'll be.
Yep.
Thank you, Greg.